ready?
I am ready. Let's do it.
Hello and welcome to another guitar channel. Another guitar channel is a channel for all those guitarists who cannot play on an instrument but they love to turn the knobs. But sometimes we're going to speak and talk and ask questions to people who actually can play on the guitar. Sophie Burrell.
Nice to meet you.
The most famous women playing on the guitar in Britain.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
On YouTube. I think that you are the most popular YouTuber at the moment.
No.
God, don't be so modest. How did it start with you and the guitar?
So when I was 5 years old, I watched the School of Rock. I don't know if you know that movie. Do you know that movie? Yeah. And basically after watching that movie, I decided that I wanted to play guitar and I wanted to be a musician. And when I then went on, I think I was 9 years old when I first started learning the guitar. So
early.
Yeah. I've been playing it a while now.
Did you take any lessons? Did you teach yourself?
Yeah, so I took lessons for a couple of years, but I am predominantly self-taught. I had lessons for like half an hour a week. And when I was so young as well, I was just learning the basics, chords and stuff like that. But when it came down to really learning, and getting into guitar, I would say I'm predominantly self-taught.
Really?
Yeah.
And that skills you have? Wow.
The internet is a wonderful thing.
Yeah, it is. I didn't have it when I was a kid. Yeah. There was like 2 books in Poland.
Oh wow, yeah.
And you didn't understand anything it was told. But now you can look at YouTubers
videos,
and you don't even have to have any tabs or anything. You just look at them.
You can just see them play.
And you play. But my question is it hard for the girl in the men's world?
You know what? Yes and no. I kind of, as sad as it is, I almost have an advantage because there are less female guitarists. Mm-hmm. So it's good in one sense. People sometimes don't take you seriously, and they can be a bit sexist sometimes. I haven't experienced anything.
Probably all the time.
Well, I haven't experienced anything too bad, but people will try and take advantage of you a little bit as well. But you just have to sort of keep your head straight and make sure that you're looking out for yourself. But it's cool. I think it's a good thing.
So you don't regret your choices?
Oh no, absolutely not. No, I literally don't know what else I would be doing.
Are you playing in any bands, or is it just the YouTube you're making? Because YouTube's taking lots of time.
So I was in a band recently. I just left 3 months ago, and I was in that band for 3 years whilst doing the social media stuff on the side. I've kind of done a flip, so I left my band, and now the social media has taken up most of my time. I've started writing some music again now, so I'm hoping to get a couple of projects together in the near future. But social media is where I'm putting most of my time into at the moment.
It is, if you want to make it
it's a very good tool. It's a very good marketing tool.
Yeah, but from the other hand, it's a hard work. People think it's just posting videos on YouTube.
It's not quite that simple.
It's not that simple, and it's lots of work. Going back in a history to you when you were 9 years old, what was your first guitar?
Oh,
you remember? Are you into gear or are you into playing?
Yeah. Oh, well, a bit of both. But originally, actually, my first ever guitar, I had a plastic toy guitar when I was 5. I learned to play Smoke on the Water on that. It's not a real guitar, it doesn't count. And then I went on to have a blue 3/4 size nylon string guitar. And then my first electric guitar was a Hodgson Jazz Cat. So it was like a Jazzmaster, Fender Jazzmaster copy, in this cream color. It was great actually. It was a really good first guitar.
Because you're quite a you're a little person, and
the guitar was massive.
Yeah, that was massive. It was massive instrument.
It was basically the same size as me when I started playing. Yeah, it was big.
What about amplifiers? You remember your first amplifier?
Oh yeah, it was a 15 watt Gear for Music. It was like really tragic and terrible. And then I had a little Marshall 15 watt thing.
MG15.
Yeah, and then I had a Marshall 50 watt, and then I went on to have a Black Star, and now I have an EVH. So I haven't had too many amps over the years.
So jumping from the transistor crappy amplifier into valve proper amplifier made you being shocked, like, oh my God, I can hear everything,
Yeah,
and I
pretty
can,
much.
and I cannot
mean,
play. I cannot
yeah.
play like I thought I can.
Yeah. So I would actually say that having the right gear for you, and having a decent a decent set of equipment actually makes a huge difference to your actual guitar playing, because you bounce back and forth off of the sound. Like, you really find yourself in the music if you have a sound that you like. At least that's kind of what I've found.
I call it sound comfort, I would say.
Yeah.
That you are comfortable with the sound which you're creating, and it's not making you going backwards with what you could do, because it's not stopping you.
Exactly.
That's what you're talking about.
Limitless.
So what are you playing now?
So right now I'm playing a couple of different things. So a lot of my time is spent teaching guitar over Skype and stuff like that. So I have a little bedroom amp. I've got a Boss Katana,
beautiful
50
amplifier.
watt. Yeah,
Beautiful
they're really great amps. That's what I used to teach, and then I still have my trusty Black Star 5 watt. But then most of all, my main amp, and this is the amp I take on stage, is my EVH 100 watt.
100 watt.
100 watt is the big one. I've also got the little, I think it's 15 watts, the little lunchbox head as well, just as a backup amplifier.
Why 100 not 50? Because 50 watts is enough.
The 100 watt has 3 separate channels.
Do you have a roadie?
No.
So who's carrying it for you?
Me.
Really?
Well, sometimes. I normally get someone else to help me, but I've got to go to the gym, got to stay strong.
Yeah, to carry like the huge EVH 100,
I mean,
God's sake.
After being in a band with a bunch of boys for 3 years, I kind of had to man up and just be brave and just be strong and just carry these amps as well, so, Guitar-wise though, I've mainly playing my PRS Custom 24 at the moment. My other half is just literally, he's here today. He has made 2 new guitars, so I'll be playing his guitar brand now as well.
What is it?
Parkhurst Guitars. So yeah.
Parkhurst. Oh yeah, I know the brand. Yeah. Parkhurst guitar.
So that as well.
So what, you jumping from PRS to his guitar?
Yeah, I mean, I have a few different guitar models. Like in our house combined, between the two of us, we have just literally so many guitars.
Is he playing as well?
Oh yeah, he plays as well. So he's
you're like a guitar couple. Okay.
Yeah, so he's a guitar luthier and a guitar technician, and he also makes pickups. So we've got so much gear. But
is he making guitar especially for you, or you're gonna play some kind of like a standard model he's gonna produce, or is it gonna be like a signature guitar of yours?
There might be a signature guitar of mine at some point, but I'm happy to play whatever there is, to hand.
Did you have any impact of what he was making?
Yeah,
so when he was making, like, you said, like, I want the neck a little bit slimmer.
Yeah. So I was I was the test pilot. Yeah, for sure. So I'd say, you could raise this a little bit or move this a little bit. But it's been a really cool experience.
So you are a gearhead as well?
A little bit, yeah.
Good,
a little bit,
very good.
A little bit.
Sometimes it's like when people can play really well, they don't focus on the gear.
Yeah.
And they just after a while they can play on anything.
Yeah.
So they don't give a shit.
I think it's each to their own, but I think it can be really handy and important for you to understand what gear is. What gear can enhance your playing, what gear can be actually beneficial to you, and what can make your life easier as a guitar player. Particularly as a
Who's better guitar player, you or him?
Me. I do it for a living. I've been playing a really long time. He's the professional when it comes to making things and setting them up.
So you're actually you're like ultimate couple.
I mean, when I break things, he fixes them up, and I test his guitars and all sorts. So yeah, it's good.
Did you find your ultimate gear? If you need to go for the deserted island, what would you take? Is it this PRS and EVH?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. It'd be those two. That combination, they really go.
Is there anything you would like to have and you cannot afford it? You didn't find it yet, or I don't know, like Fender Strat from '66 or something like that.
I have a Fender Strat, but it's not from '66. I don't know yet. I would really like a Gibson Les Paul in my collection, some sort of vintage one. But maybe in the future. That's not one that I would It's the type of guitar that I get on with really, really well, but I wouldn't necessarily have it as my main guitar, but I would like one.
Another heavy stuff. You really need to be like, you don't look like a strong person.
My legs are quite strong.
Yeah, but you don't carry guitars with legs, it's with hands. And you need to keep your hands in proper shape,
you
for playing. So you need to be careful with what you're doing.
Well, that's another reason why I haven't really gone for the Les Paul, because it is heavy to stand up. Like, I was experiencing some issues like a year ago with my back, and even just playing like any of my guitars was hurting my back at that point. So I have to be really careful. But
if you need to tell a message to young people starting, not necessarily young people, but sometimes you are 40 and you're starting to play the guitar, you're going for like you got lots of money from doing something, you got lots of time, and you're choosing a hobby and going for shows like this and buying a guitar. What would the message be? When someone's starting the fun with the instrument, what would you tell them?
I would just say, just keep at it, do what makes you happy, and just enjoy it, because it's a beautiful thing, and to me it's the most important thing. So
in the world, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. It
is like a drug, isn't it?
It literally is. Yeah, the feeling you get from playing guitar, I found just doesn't compare to anything else ever. Even playing on stage, that's a completely different thing. That's better than any drug or any alcohol drink, anything, any experience. To me, playing guitar on stage is on another level.
True story, bro. I'm a sister. Last question.
Okay.
Absolutely not related with the instrument.
Okay.
What are you driving?
What car am I driving? I drive a little Volkswagen Polo. It's still my first car.
What year is it?
Oh God, 2006.
It's a good one, old one.
It's okay, oldish. I mean, considered old now, but yeah.
No, because why I'm asking, because on my other channel, which is in Poland, that's always the last question of the interview with Polish guitarists, and I always have like a short video on streets of London. You can have so many beautiful old cars.
Oh yeah.
But actually, there's always like my videos are always ended with the car. So I implemented this question as well to all those guitarists.
No, I like it.
And first of all, it's always like, because we're talking guitars, chords, guitars, and then bang,
takes you by surprise.
Where is this question coming from? And then the answers are so funny sometimes.
Yeah, I bet they really vary. I mean, my little Volkswagen Polo is my first car. Still, I'd like something cool like a Mustang.
So you got like folded seats on the back, and you put all the gear there?
Yeah. It's a two-door little 1.2 litre Polo. Like it's.
Well, you got 4x12 or 2x12 cabinet?
My cab. My cab is 4x12. So
does it go?
It does. The head and cab do fit in just about. It's a squeeze, but they do go in. Almost kill my back doing it, but yeah.
Thanks a lot for the interview.
You're most welcome. Thank you.
Good luck with your channel.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.